there's a lot of things happening in each one of your firms, and some of them are fairly typical. Struggling to differentiate yourself. How do we enhance client loyalty? We're seeing rate pressure. We've got to pay attention to utilization. How do we become scalable when it comes to lead generation and revenue generation? Scalable revenue. How do we manage cost of sales? How do we become more predictable and rigorous in how we go to market? And lots of other issues that you're faced with. What's interesting is a lot of the same ideas are being applied to address these issues. One of them, let's go hire some rainmakers. Hire somebody with a book of business. Hit the ground running. They're expensive. Can you find them? How does that address your cost of sales? How scalable is it? Does it address these issues on the left-hand side? Let's dedicate ourselves to a sales organization. Let's make them hunters. Tee up work, and then we'll come in behind them and sell and close the work. Well, you now have to build a sales organization, direct sales team, right? Not everyone works out. You've got to pay those guys some money on the front end. By the time they sell their first deal, you're 6 months into that investment, right? Again, how does that address some of the pain on the left-hand side? Might address the scale piece. Are you able to differentiate with that? Are you able to address rate pressure? Okay. What else? Hey, maybe telemarketing. Let's invest in that. Open up some doors for our partners to go in. Again, an investment, but again, does that address some of the pain on the right and left-hand side? Marketing initiatives. Let's put some programming out there. New messaging, website, branding, penetration strategy, drip marketing, right? Nothing against these things, they work. But again, are they addressing some of the pain points on the left-hand side? How about a CRM system? That'll do it, right? Put in CRM, and everybody's going to march to that drummer, right? My point is this. Consider activating your technicians. Nothing against those sales and marketing approaches. They work. They're getting results. But you have a sunk cost, you have an investment in a constituency that's client-facing, embedded to the client every day right now, your technicians. Maybe shift some of the costs, some of the expenses from the sales and marketing side, from those other activities, into activating this constituency. Get them in the game. All right? So that's fundamentally the idea around relationship expansion. Now, folks, we are not looking to move the needle 10, 15, 20 points per person. Please. That's not realistic. It's not the expectation. How about 2 points? How about 1? 1 percentage point for 100 people who spend 90% of their time in front of the client or at the client. Do you think you're in a better place to simply support and nurture relationships at that client? And oh, by the way, help identify 1, 2, 5 more at-bats? Do you think they could surface 5 more at-bats that you otherwise would never have seen through your traditional selling channels? This game is about at-bats. I get 5 more at-bats through those 100 people. I've got a 50% close rate. That's 2.5 more deals. My average deal size is what? 50K, 100K, whatever the number is. This investment in activating your constituency is easily paid for by the return on investment.